Good evening, I'm Giuseppe Basile, I'm the analyst and trader you can find at the website fibstalker.com. I also post regularly on Twitter using the @fibstalker nickname. Good evening, today is Tuesday, December the 17th, 2013, and this video is part of my weekday review that I only distribute to my free newsletter subscribers. In this video I'm going to quickly review for you 5 markets: the euro dollar spot, which you see on the screen, the SP500 mini, the pound versus the US dollar, the Australian dollar versus the US dollar, and the US dollar versus the Canadian dollar. So let's start. This is going to be a very brief review. If you want to review the whole, if you want to have the whole review, you should go back to my weekend newsletter. And if you didn't receive that or you are not subscribed, just go to my website fibstalker.com and subscribe for free. So let's start from the euro here. So those who follow me know that on last Wednesday 11th, I have provided the subscriber with this setup with 2 days in advance. And actually when this I was printed, I provided you with the 137.20 entry, and this level has been actually tested successfully on Friday last week, the 13th, and then we had this move higher, and then again today, this is Tuesday 17th bar, and this is the new bar for tomorrow. We saw a retest of this level. Now tomorrow we are going to have the FOMC. So what I anticipate is on the smaller time frame whether price just continue higher tomorrow and then we have a spike higher, or we retest again this 137.20. If we move below 136 92, 91 here, we will need to reevaluate this. But keep in mind that people in the know, they know what is going to happen tomorrow, or what is likely to happen tomorrow. At least they know what is the FOMC content, right? So yeah, I will say that this is a rigged market, so be very careful here. Now the program trading though showed the way here, and while it's still possible that we break 136.91 tomorrow, I anticipate a continuation higher, even if this 137.20 is retested. Should not be into a free trade, so don't be scared. If we violate this low 137.07, that's where your stop should be. Moving to the SP500, nothing changed. I have indicated yesterday a short setup, and actually it was respected. It was respected in the morning as well today, and we have price stopping at this 17.80.50 here and moving lower. Now, if you are using a 6.25 or 6.5 stop point here, you should again have a free trade here, because I think the low was 77.25. So we had 10 points move here. So again, you are in a free trade here, and again, if tomorrow we challenge this size, then you can exit with a break even here. Unfortunately, this setup presented just before the FOMC, and when that happened, those levels are not safe, just because we could get a reaction or a participation from HFTs trading the news tomorrow, and which could actually break our stop here. So trading during these days is always a gamble, so be very, very careful here. But anyway, congratulations to those who took the the setup here, because they are now enjoying a free trade, a trade without risks. Moving to the pound versus the US dollar, I will just notice here again that in November we traded this extension long, and we can see here it traded to the pip, and when that traded excuse me, then we knew that we would see the first target at least 164.55 excuse me, and that's what we saw here. Now we have this profit taking, and there is program trading pushing this price lower on the 240 minutes here, and there is a possibility that price will correct into this level 161.58, and keep in mind this could be a one-day affair here. It could just be tomorrow a move lower into 161.60, and then a reaction higher if the move tomorrow is going to be bearish for the US dollar. We don't know that just yet, so I'm not going to comment on tomorrow's FOMC, because anything can happen in the market, and even if the decision is positive for the dollar, we could see a dollar sell-off. So don't believe people who tell you that trading the news is actually a strategy. It's not a strategy, it's just gambling, and that's my opinion, of course. Moving to the Australian dollar versus the US dollar, I wanted to show you the current measure move we are trading at the moment, and I told you after we touch this 089 we could either see a move into the next measure move here, which was this 09080 area, but this didn't happen, and the other scenario I showed is that we could just continue lower. So which today we broke lower lows, so now the possibility and probability that we get to 088 is going to be much higher, much bigger, and that's where I see this market. After that we will start trading extensions. We'll keep trading extensions again, using the 08980 level as an anchor. And finally, the US dollar versus the Canadian dollar. I don't know why there is this on my screen, apologize for that. I want to show you the 240 minutes chart here, and a few days ago I've indicated the trade, the setup, which is a special setup where orders are resting here, and it worked very well, as you can see. 060, I gave this in advance, a few days in advance, so it's not something that I'm drawing here after the fact. Actually, I provided this draw before the fact. So and the setup worked beautifully. 0663, 10663 was the area where to sell, the level where to sell, and with a stop above 106.74.75 here, and it had two stops. 160 was the first stop, first target, 160 106.01, and the second was this 105.68, and we close. We moved very close to it, 105.82, 105.71. So just 2-3 pips above that level. So what I'm anticipating in this market now, it's a potential full retrace into the all the way halfway back here, and let me retrace this. So basically it's a possibility that we just get retrace into this 106.30 to 106.30 level before we continue lower. And again, all these markets, they're prone to spikes tomorrow because of the FOMC announcements. So be very careful and respect these levels, and that will serve you very well. I hope this is interesting and helpful. If you want to receive these videos, go to my website fifstalker.com and subscribe on the left side, top left. There is an icon, you can press on it to subscribe for free to my free weekly newsletter. Thank you very much for your attention. Have a great evening and have a great continuation of this week, which is leading us into the second last week of the year and the Christmas week as well. Have a great evening. Bye now.